Okay. Usually I let it go a little longer, but obviously this time I'm trying to get this done a little quicker because I'm an idiot. I started the live stream at 11 like I always do. Got 30 minutes into all of my stories and yeah, I didn't turn my microphone on like a moron. So I had to end it and I'm going to redo it so that you can actually hear what is in the Livin Life and Style daily travel update. It's not really a daily travel update if you're not updated because you can't hear what was being talked about. So I was an idiot. That's how it goes. Sometimes we screw up, and sometimes we have to just pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and keep it pushing, keep working, keep moving. Doing it again is not a bad thing. Better to get it right. It's much better than leaving on my channel which I still have to go delete the old live stream off of it, but it's better than leaving a 30-minute live stream of no audio on your screen, on your channel, right? It's got to be better than that, right? It's got to be. Oh, brother. All right. Let's get back to it. We're going to go ahead and do what I'm just going to go right back to the way we started the last time, only this time it's with audio. So we're going to talk weather, and weather this time around, a favorite travel destination. We're going to get you prepped for a Hawaiian getaway today on March 11th, 2025. Now, remember, Hawaii isn't just one big weather zone. It's a collection of islands. They all have little microclimates in there as well. So we're going to give you a couple of locations here. Honolulu. Today in Honolulu, which is on the island of Oahu, you can expect warm and sunny conditions. March is typically a dry month in Honolulu, so you can anticipate plenty of sunshine. Awesome. Temperatures should be comfortably in the mid 80s on the Fahrenheit scale. If for any of you international viewers out there, which we'll see how many start to come about, but it's probably around they would that 80 degrees, mid 80s Fahrenheit translates to about 28 to 29 degrees Celsius. I guess they're really not supposed to be degrees in Celsius, though, are they? They're just Celsius. Anyway, whatever. I'm an American. There should be gentle trade winds that will likely keep things pleasant. Now, transitioning to the Big Island, which is Hawaii Island. This island is known for its diverse weather. In Kona, on the western side, you'll likely find sunny and dry conditions similar to Honolulu. However, Hilo, on the eastern side of the island, tends to be much wetter. Expect a chance of rainfall there. Temperatures will also be in the mid 80s in Kona, but potentially slightly cooler in the higher elevations or in Hilo due to the rain. It is important to remember that the Big Island has many different microclimates, so it is possible to experience many different types of weather in one day. Excuse me. Pack light, breathable clothing. Don't forget your sunscreen. It's Hawaii, people. Don't forget your sunscreen. If you're heading to the Big Island, especially Hilo, pack a light rain jacket or an umbrella, or just dance in the rain. Dancing in the rain is completely okay. Hawaii's weather is generally delightful in March. It makes a fantastic time to visit Hawaii. March would be. So that is it for the weather. Moving on to our first story. Our first story. Oh, we gotta change tabs. Southwest Airlines will no longer have free checked bags. This is from the AP. Southwest Airlines no longer will let checked bags fly for free. This is from Michelle Chapman updated earlier this morning. Southwest Airlines said Tuesday that it will begin charging customers a fee to check bags, abandoning a decades-long practice that executives had described last fall as key to differentiating the budget carrier from its rivals. Southwest, which built years of advertising campaigns around its policy of letting passengers check up to 2 bags for free, said people who haven't either reached the upper tiers of its Rapid Rewards loyalty program, bought a business class ticket, or hold the airline's credit card will have to pay for checked bags. We are definitely going to have to be looking into this for our signature trip in June, because this is all going to start May 28th. The airline did not outline the fee schedule, but said the new policy would start with May 28th bookings. Quote, "We have tremendous opportunity to meet current and future customer needs, attract new customer segments we don't compete for today, and return to the levels of profitability that both we and our shareholders expect," Southwest Airlines CEO Bob Jordan said in a statement. It's this part that really concerns me. Attract new customer segments. Attract new customer segments we don't compete for today. We have seen many brands on many different industries decide they wanted to reinvent themselves because they thought the grass was always greener on a different side of the fence with customers they do not cater to. And in the process, they lose all of the customers that they did cater to that loved their product. And I really am concerned that Southwest is going to run into that here. Less than a year ago, the Dallas-based airline announced it was doing away with another tradition, the open boarding system, that it has used for more than 50 years. Southwest expects to begin operating flights with passengers in assigned seats next year. This also is going to alienate your customer base. You better hope you bring in those new customers, because you are going to lose a bunch. Southwest has struggled recently and is under pressure from activist investors to boost profits and revenue. The airline reached a truce in October with hedge fund Elliott Investment Management to avoid a proxy fight, but Elliott won several seats on the Southwest board. The airline announced last month that it was eliminating 1,750 jobs, or 15% of its corporate workforce, in the first major layoffs in the company's 53-year history. The job cuts, which were scheduled to be mostly completed by the end of June, are part of a plan to slash costs and transform the company into a, quote, leaner, faster, and more agile organization, end quote, Jordan said at the time. Southwest stock rose more than 6% before the market opened on Tuesday. I seriously doubt it's that high now. Let's see here. West Airlines. Oh, shit. Up 8.5%. Still climbing. The stock market likes your changes. We'll see if the airline industry, if the airline customer likes your changes. As recently as Southwest's Investor Day in late September, airline executives described the bags fly free as the most important feature in setting Southwest apart from rivals. All other leading U.S. airlines charge for checked luggage, and Wall Street has long argued that Southwest was leaving money behind. The airline estimated in September that charging bag fees will bring in about $1.5 billion a year, but could cost the airline $1.8 billion in lost business from customers who chose to fly Southwest because of its generous baggage allowance. Here it is, man, right there, brass tacks. You're going to lose $300 million by doing this, but a company that is having trouble generating profits and revenue can afford to lose $300 million, I guess, if you say so. Southwest said Tuesday that it would continue to offer 2 free checked bags to Rapid Rewards A-list preferred members and customers traveling on business select fares, and 1 free checked bag to A-list members and other select customers. Passengers with Rapid Rewards credit cards will receive a credit for 1 checked bag. People who don't qualify for those categories will get charged to check bags. The airline said that it would also roll out a new basic fare on its lowest price tickets when the change takes effect. In a regulatory filing, Southwest disclosed now that it now anticipates first quarter revenue per available seat mile will be up 2% to 4%. Its prior forecast was for an increase of 5% to 7%. I don't see where they're getting these gains that they think they're going to get with these changes. The airline said it expects capacity to be down about 2%. You guys are just hitting home runs here, Southwest. The airline announced last year that along with giving passengers assigned seats, it would charge them extra for seats with more legroom and they will start offering red-eye flights. I seriously have major questions about the validity and plans that they have there for Southwest Airlines. Does not look promising. Okay, so Livin Life in Style. I forgot to announce it, that the whole program here is brought to you by Livin Life in Style, a full-service travel agency. You can reach them at 816-744-1405. That's 816-744-1405. You can also find them on the web at www.livinlifeinstyle.com. They can help you with any of your travel needs, whether it be personal leisure travel, vacations, family vacations, group trips, or business travel. They can help you with it all. Livin Life in Style is just about to complete their certification with Amtrak Vacations, and it has been an eye-opening experience. And then I came across this little gem from islands.com and Nicole Cord Cruise from March 6th. How does train travel with Amtrak's USA Rail Pass stack up against Europe's legendary Eurail Pass? Well, as I read through this article, it appears that let's go through the article and I'll kind of give you my summation at the end. And, you can let me know what you think of that in the comments. So, if you want to get to your destination yesterday, air travel is the obvious choice. If you're feeling fancy and want to sip cocktails while someone else does the navigating, cruises are the way to go. Yes, they are. But if you have the luxury of time and actually want to engage or actually want to enjoy the journey, long-haul train travel is where it's at. And surprisingly, a lot of Americans agree it's often considered the best way to get around. Amtrak, the U.S.'s version of a national rail system, which I love the phrasing of that. It's like, I mean, we see what national rail systems look like in other countries, and Amtrak's the American version of one, as opposed to America's national rail system. It's just a version of a national rail system. Oh my goodness, it still makes me laugh. I've read this 3 or 4 times now, and it still makes me laugh. While the U.S.'s version of a national rail system may not be as iconic as Europe's Eurail, but it does hold its own. It holds its own. And that's true. It really does. That's the one thing that I've, going through the training and reading this article, the quality of Amtrak is greatly underestimated. Modeled after Eurail, Amtrak covers over 500 destinations, reaching nearly every U.S. state minus South Dakota, Wyoming, Alaska, and Hawaii. It has very little presence in Kentucky as well. And it even stretches into parts of Canada. There is an amazing trip that goes all the way across Canada with Amtrak as well. And for those up for the adventure, the USA Rail Pass is a solid deal at $499 or as low as $299 during sales. It lets you take 10 rides called segments over 30 days, breaking down to just $30 to $50 per trip. That is not bad. The downside, there's no high-speed option, as the pass doesn't include access to Amtrak's Acela trains, but what it lacks in speed, it makes up for in breathtaking scenery. The California Zephyr, for instance, running from Chicago to San Francisco, showcases the Rockies and Sierra Nevada mountains, while the Coast Starlight From Seattle to Los Angeles treats passengers to the sweeping views of the Pacific coastline, which may be the most beautiful coastline in the entire world. With unforgettable views like these, it's anything but dull. And if you're worried about comfort for those lengthy rides, don't be. Even without a sleeper cabin upgrade, Amtrak seats have legroom that puts airline economy to shame. Plus, dining and cafe cars exist. Slow? Yes. Boring? Never. So, when it comes to the train travel experience, though, the Eurail Pass is still the clear winner. While the Amtrak USA Rail Pass isn't exactly chopped liver, the Eurail still reigns supreme when it comes to the bang for your buck and overall experience. For starters, Amtrak lets you explore 2 countries at most. Granted, the US is massive. It's like a whole country of countries in one country. Uh, while Eurail gives you access to 33 different countries because Europe is Europe and the countries are smaller. Um, Eurail also offers a wider range of pass options, but the most popular are the global passes. The $303 option lets you travel for 7 days within a month, while the $355 pass gives you 10 days within 2 months. There are also flexi and continuous passes starting at $225 for 4 travel days and going up to $760 for 3 months of unlimited train hopping. But before you start picturing yourself effortlessly zipping across Europe, there's a catch: booking fees. Expect to pay around €10, which is about $11 for domestic, €15, about 16 bucks for international, and €20, about $21 for overnight train bookings on average. Plus additional reservation fees that vary by country and train type. The upside, you get to access high-speed trains, which is a game changer. Major city routes like Paris to Amsterdam take just 3 to 4 hours, even without the high-speed option, while some Amtrak routes do drag on for more than a day. The trip from Kansas City to Los Angeles would take about 36 hours. So, when it comes to scenery, comparing Eurail and Amtrak is like comparing apples and oranges. Both are great, just different. But if the snow-capped Alps and glaciers on Switzerland's Bernina Express sound like your thing, Eurail has you covered. Prefer coastal landscapes? The Cinque Terre trains in Italy. I have no idea if that's the right way to say that, by the way. But Cinque Terre trains in Italy serve up stunning views. On top of that, Eurail trains tend to be more modern with Wi-Fi, touchless doors, power outlets, and better dining options. And if you're feeling bougie, first class upgrades are always an option. So that's that. What else was on our docket for the day? It was this: Princess sets sail on Alaska, Caribbean, Med, Canada, and New England cruises. An update on the Princess Cruise Line travel schedule from James Shillinglaw. I'll get his name right eventually. I see a lot of James's posts on here. He does a great job for us. With the Insider Travel Report, travelers bound for spring break getaways and those looking ahead to summer and fall 2025 can lock in major savings now, up to 50% off with Princess Cruises' latest sale. From March 5th through April 1st, guests can enjoy savings of up to 50% on cruises to Alaska, the Caribbean, Mediterranean, and Canada and New England. Plus exclusive perks like third and fourth guest sail free in the same cabin, along with up to $500 in onboard spending money. Travelers can choose from a selection of voyages sailing from July through December 2025 with the following perks: savings of up to 50% off cruise fares, including for the brand new Star Princess Day, which is debuting in October of 2025, and sister ship Sun Princess. Up to $500 of onboard spending money determined by length of cruise, complimentary stateroom location upgrade between same category rooms based on availability, free third and fourth guests in the same stateroom as the first and second guests. So for a family of 4, the kids cruise for free. Excellent. These are some excellent prices and excellent deals. So, incredible destinations on board experiences and lifelong memories with loved ones await with Princess Cruises. Cruise options include the Sun Princess, July 19th, 2025, a 10-day Greece and Italy from Istanbul to Rome with Kudasi, which is known as Ephesus. If you're a Bible person, that would be the book of Ephesians. Yes, that is the church of Ephesus. Mykonos, Crete, Bar or Montenegro, Corfu, Sicily, and Naples starting at 1452. Enchanted Princess on July 19th, 2025, same date. This one is a 7-day Western Caribbean sailing with Mexico featuring Cozumel, Roatan, Mahogany Bay, and Honduras, Belize City, Costa Maya, Moahawal. I like Costa Maya better. It's way easier to say. Those sailings are starting at $997. The Grand Princess on July 22nd, 2025 is a 7-day inside passage from Vancouver featuring Juneau, Skagway, Endicott Arm, and Dawes Glacier, as well as Ketchikan, starting from $1,112. Okay, $1,112. The Royal Princess sets sail on August 30th, 2025. One of the sailings for Royal Princess in 2025. But on August 30th, it sets sail on a 7-day inside passage to Alaska featuring Glacier Bay National Park, round trip from Seattle, plus Juneau, Skagway, and Victoria in Canada. And that is starting at $1,277. The Enchanted Princess on September 20th, 2025, 3 days after my oldest's birthday, is a 7-day Best of Canada and New England round trip from New York City with Newport in Rhode Island, Boston, Portland, Maine, and Halifax, Canada. And those prices are starting at $847 per person. Princess Cruises provides travelers with a seamless way to visit some of the world's most iconic destinations with the convenience of unpacking once. That's why I love cruising. Guests can explore multiple ports while enjoying the ship's renowned dining, personalized service, and world-class entertainment aboard the original Love Boat. Yes, that's right. The Love Boat is Princess Cruise Lines. That's right. The sale runs from 12 a.m. Pacific time on March 5th through 11:59 Pacific time on April 1st, 2025. You still have time to get in on these deals. You should contact Livin Life and Style Travel at 816-744-1405 to get your information about these deals. It is available to residents of all 50 United States, Canada, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Bermuda, and the District of Columbia. Some restrictions do apply with standard terms and conditions for all bookings. Like I said, reach out to Livin Life and Style Travel for all of the information. Moving on to the next wonderful cruise line. It is Holland America, where Holland America will sail in Mexico and the Pacific coast for 2026 and 2027. So if you're looking to plan a little further in advance, hey, once again, we have James Shillinglaw bringing us this report from the Insider Travel Report. It was from last Friday. Holland America Line opened its 2026 and 2027 Mexico and Pacific Coast seasons with itineraries designed to help guests connect with the regions. The Mexico season includes longer cruises up to 12 days, visiting well-known favorites, as well as rarely called at gems like Laredo. The Pacific Coast season spotlights the cruise line's expertise in the region, especially highlighted by visits to the fjord-like waterways of British Columbia's Great Bear Rainforest. Koningsdam and Zandam will sail the Mexico season, offering 16 departures on a variety of 8 different itineraries ranging from 7 to 12 days. The cruises, which explore the Mexican Riviera, the Baja Peninsula, and the Sea of Cortez, all sail either round trip from San Diego or open jaw between San Diego and Vancouver, British Columbia. Quote, San Diego is an important home port for Holland America Line and provides an exceptional experience to our guests at the beginning or end of their Mexican cruise vacations, said Paul Grigsby, Vice President of Revenue Planning and Deployment For Holland America, quote, after embarking in San Diego, travelers can explore picturesque Cabo San Lucas, take in the history of Laredo, and more, all while enjoying our premium onboard experience and best in-cruise service, end quote. Guests can further explore and see more of what Mexico has to offer through exciting shore excursions in each port, from Mazatlan. A full-day tour to the colonial villages of the Sierra Madre is available, showcasing Malpica, Concordia, and Copala to further delve into the history of the region. For those seeking an escape from civilization, Mahahuitas Cove, Catamaran, Snorkel, and Yalapa Bay Beach is the perfect fit. Mahahuitas Cove, I think that's right. I think I got that one right. Mahahuitas Cove, accessible only by sea, will entice visitors with its warm water, gentle surf, and abundant sea life. Yalapa, a charming Mexican fishing village. I think it's just Yalapa. Yalapa. Maybe it's Yalapa, but I think it's just Yalapa. A charming Mexican fishing village provides the opportunity to hike through the jungle to the Cola de Caballo horse trail waterfall, or simply relax on the sandy beach. 11 itineraries ranging from 1 to 7 days provide the perfect escape for those seeking to explore the stunning scenery of the Pacific coast. Cruises are available on 5 ships sailing from San Diego, Seattle, Washington, and Vancouver on a variety of round-trip and open-jaw voyages. Cruises call at such ports as Astoria, Oregon, Santa Barbara, California, and Ensenada, Mexico, and select itineraries feature an overnight in San Francisco. Guests can also choose from 2 departures of a 7-day Great Bear Rainforest voyage aboard Noordam, sailing round trip from Seattle. The cruise calling it Ketchikan, Alaska, as well as several ports in British Columbia, provides guests with the opportunity to view wildlife like whales, eagles, and the rare white-furred Kermode bear, also known as the spirit bear. In addition, those aboard Noordam will experience a highly sought-after but rare chance to sail the historic Inside Passage, including Bella Bella and the Grenville Channel. Seattle's our hometown, and as such, we know a little about the Pacific coast, and the experiences guests will have on these itineraries will show that, said Grigsby. This series of cruises provides great options for those seeking a quick escape and are also a great introduction for those who might be trying their first cruise. Highlights include, well, their ships are Eurodam, Koningsdam, New Amsterdam, Noordam, and Zaandam. Itineraries are from Seattle or San Diego, or between Seattle, San Diego, and Vancouver. All right. So that gives you a good overview of what Holland America is going to have going on 2026 and 2027. The final thing for today's report or update is from Sandals. Sandals feels more Jamaica love with savings at every Jamaica resort. Also from James Shillinglaw, this one from today. Sandals Resorts, one of the Caribbean's leading luxury all-inclusive brands, invites travelers to immerse in the warmth and beauty of Jamaica with its limited-time Jamaica Love Sale. Guests can enjoy savings of up to $1,000, including a $650 instant credit and a $100 web booking bonus on minimum 3-night stays. Guests can also enjoy a $250 flight credit on stays of 7 nights or longer, along with an iconic adventure like a bamboo raft sailing down a winding Jamaican River. Available to book now through March 23rd. For travel through November 5th, 2025, the Jamaica Love Sale offers unbeatable value at any of Sandals' 7 adults-only resorts in Jamaica, with rates starting at $199 per person per night. Guests who book a stay for 5 nights or longer can explore Jamaica's natural wonders with a complimentary tour for 2 through island routes, the world's leading Caribbean attraction company and the in-house tour provider for Sandals. Each tour showcases a signature attraction of the location of the Sandals Resort booked. Bookings at Sandals Duns River, Sandal Royal Plantation, Sandals Ochi can embark on a catamaran cruise to Duns River Falls, one of the island's most magnificent treasures, while guests of Sandals Montego Bay, Sandals Royal Caribbean, and Sandals Negril can explore Jamaica's winding rivers on a 30-foot handcrafted bamboo raft. Those who book at Sandals South Coast will experience one of Jamaica's finest natural attractions, YS Falls, which features 7 waterfalls and lush gardens. Guests at Sandals Resorts in Jamaica can enjoy everything from beautiful beaches to elevated dining and with local flavors, plus special events showcasing the island's culture to snorkeling and PADI certified scuba diving. Plus Sandals and island-inspired accommodations like the Koyaba Swim Up Rendezvous Butler Suites at Sandals Dun River or the newly renovated Overwater Villas at Sandals South Coast set the stage for the ultimate Caribbean getaway. For more information and to book, you can find the information at Sandals, but you can also book with Livin Life and Style Travel, who is a Sandals specialist. You can reach them at 816-744-1405. You can also find them on the web at livinlifeandstyle.com. That's livinlifenstyle.com. That about does it for the Livin Life and Style daily travel update for March 11th, 2025. I will be back tomorrow. I won't have to do this twice. I should only do this once tomorrow. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow to do another daily travel update. I will do it at 11 o'clock, and I will make sure my microphone is on when I start the podcast so that I don't have to do it again at noon. That will be the plan. That's how we'll get things done. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Tuesday. And we will see you back here tomorrow on the Livin Life and Style daily travel update. I'm Eric Tiemann. Make sure if you have any travel plans you would like to discuss, you reach out to the team, to the show sponsor, Livin Life and Style Travel at 816-744-1405. That's 816-744-1405. You can also find them on the web at www.livinlifeandstyle.com, livinlifenstyle.com. Hey, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell. That way you get all of the updates and you know every time I'm going live. So with that being said, I appreciate you all, everybody who joins me, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Be well.